like you and me, all for one to save humanity, fighting off the evil virus entities. It's now or never. Before long, the darkness will arrive, transforming all humans in virus-like demons, aliens, enemies of the whole free world, destroyers of the planet Earth. We own virus attack. 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 Ready to go.
Excellent. The first stage in the Earth's destruction has begun. Soon the Dark Nova will be avenged, and all human life will be extinguished. Urkla, where are you, you pitiful mealworm?
You called me, Exalted One?
And you were slow to respond, you half-wit.
My apologies.
No matter. Kaiserton has wasted far too much time capturing the first Cryptus.
Will you exile him?
No. He was slow, but he was successful in his mission. Stealing the Cryptus from Rodinia has left the Earth vulnerable, but time is running out. We must expedite matters before the humans can mobilize and hamper our operations a second time.
Will that task go to another general?
That is why I summoned you. Perhaps you could suggest someone to me, someone fast and efficient.
If you'll permit me, my king, I think that Erpagon would be a better choice this time.
The General Pfizo. Why do you think he would be more reliable?
He is smarter than the others, but I question his allegiance to our cause. I fear he might be insincere.
What would cause you to say such a thing?
When the yellow viruses returned from Rodinia with the first Cryptus, he appeared uneasy, almost as if he were wishing they hadn't been successful, my lord. That was my impression.
Do you realize the gravity of what you're insinuating? That Erpagon supports those who would destroy us and chase us from this galaxy? Well, if what you're suggesting is true, it would be in our best interest to have it confirmed. Put me through to our generals, and I'll see to it that Erpagon is put in charge of the next mission. And this time, study his every move.
Can I get a super burger? French fries?
Then I say, hey you, be careful. Huh?
You kid! Sorry about the balloon!
When I get my hands on that guy, he'll be sorry he ever crossed me.
I got it.
Time to get a little adventurous.
Whoa!
Yahoo! It's the end of the line for you, George.
Did I at least break the record this time, David?
Yeah, your legs are definitely getting stronger. Whew. So good. On the house.
If we keep practicing like this, those viruses are gonna be toast.
So who beat who this time? Who's the fastest?
Showing a lot of skin.
Come on, who won?
I won. I'm in perfect shape. Certainly better than him.
He's just joking around. I clobbered him.
Then you're ready for the next part?
But of course.
I'm in.
Great. All right, Zuri, here they come.
Huh?
Very intriguing. The samples of the yellow viruses that we collected in Rodinia appear to be more complex than the others we've studied.
They're different from anything we've seen before, Edward. I don't know what to make of them.
They must contain some material that the computer can't recognize.
Hold on. I think we're getting something here. That's impossible!
What is it, Neela?
Edward, a small percentage of human DNA. We found nothing like this in Octavia.
Because we weren't looking for it.
What do you mean?
We saw how the yellow viruses were able to thrive in the clean environment of the oasis, and that must be because they're infused with human DNA, unlike the more pure pollutants we've encountered.
Of course!
My powers! What happened to my powers?
Oh no, I'm suffocating!
Clean air is poisoning us. We'll have to leave before we perish.
But how could they have done it? How did they come in contact with humans?
And why is it only in some of them and not all of them?
I have no idea, but I'm confident that we're on the right track to discovering what brought the viruses to our planet to begin with. But how do you suppose Rodinia fits into all of this?
Every time we find an answer, it leads to 1,000 more questions. This is hopeless!
We can't give up now. The people we care about, the safety of the entire planet, it all depends on our research.
I know you're right. We're too close to just stop.
We need to catalog all the viruses we've seen.
That's a great idea, Professor. It'll help the kids identify them.
Meantime, we've got our job to do. Let's just keep at it.
Mom always said I'd make it to the top someday.
Yeah, nice view and all, but what are we doing up here?
Ready? Begin!
That was awesome.
That was perfect.
Well, do you boys think you can do better than that?
Offering up a challenge, huh? Well, I'm totally up for it.
Nicely done, David. For a beginner, that is. It's pretty obvious I'm the one with the best form.
Good stuff, George. Now my turn. Steady, steady, you can do it. Pretty sweet, huh? Okay, you guys, what do you say we take a break and go grab some lunch?
The Neos files say there's another boy whose DNA was modified.
We'll have to find him and ask him to join our team.
Oh no, the file appears to be damaged. If I reconfigure the file, we might be able to at least make out his name.
Excellent work, Neela. This is enough to go on. But where do we find this guy, Rodan Michelet?
It says here that he works for the Dorothy Circus. But they're constantly moving around. There's no telling where we'll find him.
Everything becomes more complicated as this mission unfolds, but we simply must find him.
But where do we start?
Start preparing a list of all the locations to which the circus has traveled while I go and round up the kids. We're moving out.
All that training made me hungry. Let me take 3 super burgers with mustard, ketchup, and mayonnaise with extra large french fries and 3 diets.
Yes, sir. Coming right up.
And dessert?
I'm thinking a pineapple ice cream and maybe a big bowl about the size of a small sports car.
Finally, a little rest. I could use a quick bite to eat.
When does the food get here?
Actually, this is all for me, but there are a few things left at the burger stand if you're hungry.
Hold on, David. It's your dad.
Alice, we need all of you back at the boat.
Okay, Professor. We're coming now. You heard the man. Everybody back to the Sophia. Come on.
Can I finish my burger?
Duty calls, Zuri. We barely set foot on solid ground, and right away we're taking off on another wild goose chase? I'm not happy.
I've never been much of a globetrotter, so this is all new to me.
My father's right. If this kid's DNA is modified, we've got to find him and try to convince him that he needs to join our team. Our strength is in our numbers.
You mean 4's not enough?
But with 5, you could get some rest.
Well, I for one hope we find him.
Always the cheerleader, aren't you?
The professor did a great job with his motor. If we keep going at this speed, we'll get to our destination before daybreak.
Alice is right. It seems that everyone but you is looking at the bright side. Downtime's no big thing. I suggest you relax.
Fair enough. Maybe we could use some sleep.
Gather round, my generals. I have need of you. With the first phase of our mission complete, we now have to focus finding Avalonia, the second mystical oasis.
But my lord, the information we have is sketchy.
Well, what do we know of this oasis?
It would seem that Avalonia is hidden deep within the forests of Northern Europe, but we don't know exactly where.
That's it? That's all you have? Isn't there an Earthling that could assist you?
The data did mention a guide.
My viruses can find this guide. They've done it before. We won't disappoint you, my king.
Your viruses have done enough. Siderno, why not put me in charge this time? I'm certain I can find the Cryptus.
Your methods are effective but sloppy, Nimarka. That's why I've decided to put Erpagon in charge of this next mission.
What? But my lord, Nimmergon volunteered.
You will finally get a chance to show us how dedicated you are to the cause.
As you wish, my king.
Then prepare your team at once and make sure that there is no delay. Your future depends on it.
Okay, guys, we're ready to go. 3, 2, 1. 5 heroes who look like you and me, all for one to save humanity, fighting off the evil virus entities. It's now or never. Before long, the darkness will arrive, transforming all humans in virus-like demons, aliens, enemies of the whole free world, destroyers of the planet.